So carrying on with the Pedal Crush book, I'm going to show you a few more pages, nothing too much, probably give you like 3 or 4 minutes or something, because obviously I don't want to ruin the book. I want to pay respect to Kim Bjorn and Scott Harper. So I don't want to, if you want this book, then just go and buy it online from bjooks.com. It's like Bjooks. That's the company. So yeah, I'm not going to ruin it for everybody by showing every page here. So yeah, so we're on Fuzz at the moment. Obviously the ubiquitous Big Muff by Electro Harmonics. Yeah, synonymous with rock music. David Gilmour, Billy Corgan, Kevin Shields, you name it, like grunge, shoegaze. This thing is used all over the place. I got myself the Nano Big Muff, which I really highly recommend because of its nano size. It doesn't take much room up on the pedal board. You can put it sideways and stuff like that. I mean the original 70s version of this is just super massive. Pretty unnecessary, really. I think the Nano one doesn't really lose any tone. It might be slightly more like fizzier, like more treble, but really nothing major tonal wise. Not a massive difference tonal wise. So the Captain Bread Octopussy, that should be in here because that's modelled after the Hendrix fuzz face. That's what Matt Bellamy from Muse uses, the ZVEX Fuzz Factory, and I think he's got that actually built into his Manson guitars, which is just crazy. As well as the Chaos pad on the end, he also has that built in. Matt Bellamy from Muse. I've got that one. That is the Liquidizer, the mini bar. That's it, the mini bar, and basically, you basically mine broke because I think I left it wet and I put the cap back on and it's kind of seized up because of the liquid. It's seized the cap, so I'm gonna have to look at trying to fix that. But what's so awesome about this is the fact that apparently, like the alcoholic content, if you put beer in it, the higher percentage of the volume creates more gain, and the darker the liquid, the more bassier the tone is, I think. So like if you put like a Guinness, like a stout, like a Guinness, it would be like this really warm kind of it'd be like a warm tone with like lots of gain. It'd be like a real, probably a big muff kind of style, I imagine. And then if you put something like light, like a Thatcher's cider, if you put a cider in it, it'd probably be like more like treble, be more of like a cutting kind of chainsaw kind of sound. But it's really cool how it works like that. But you could put anything in it, from water to Diet Coke to beer. I wonder what petrol would be like. I'm probably getting into dangerous territory now. I wouldn't recommend car petrol, but sometimes you've got to break the rules, haven't you, to actually innovate. Distortion, obviously the DS1, DS2, HM2 look. MXR. Proco Rat. I mean, I got the Proco Rat Turbo. Also got the Juice Tone as well, which is like, it's like 3 different rats in one like rectangle pedal. So it's much more, it's wider than that. It's like 3 of those. It's like 3 of those together like that. The Juice Tone. You get two stomp box switches, and you've got like vintage circuit. You've got turbo circuit and just a standard rat, I think. Earthquaker Devices, the guys who make the Rainbow Machine, Mesa Boogie. I think it's got, oh yeah, the plasma pedal, that, look. That's a really interesting thing. Uses live electricity to create distortion. Yeah, that actually moves that. There's like it's an actual reading that actually moves. High voltage discharge contained within a xenon filled tube, creating a unique form of naturally gated high gain. Yeah, that's right. So when you stop playing, it just like shuts off, a bit like Jupiter Effects. There's a fuzz one I've got with like a real harsh gate to it, so like when you stop strumming, it like immediately cuts out. It's kind of like horses for courses, really, because a lot of the time I like it to kind of sustain and feedback. So I don't always like the gate on a distortion. I thought the OCD was in here as well, but maybe that's in a different section. That's the Oliver Ackerman, Death by Audio, plays to Bury Strangers, one of the loudest bands in the world right now. Absolutely wild performance. Absolutely wild performances that guy puts on. I mean, like, this guy on Facebook watched him in France, and he actually strummed a guitar with the amplifier. Like, that guy, like, he doesn't know any bounds when it comes to chaos on stage. Incredible. There was a good interview with Among the Clouds with that guy, who's kind of my rival, actually, the Among the Clouds guy, because he gets to interview all the shoegaze guys. And yeah, I'm starting to interview quite a lot of people, so I'm hoping to get as many as him, because he's got like Oliver Ackerman, he got Elliot Frazier from Ringo Death Star, he got the Day Sleepers guy, was it Paul Cantona or something? He got Love Lies Crushing, Scott Cortez. That's a huge name to get. He also got who else did he get on there? But anyway, yeah, really good channel. Yeah, definitely a section worth reading, that Death by Audio section. The TS9 and the TS808. DOD, OCD pedal, there it is. BD2, Blues Driver. Just gonna wind on a bit here. So you got like oh yeah, you got like History of Boss here, look. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, this is the Boss president, look. Ikigami Yoshihiro. I'm definitely going to read more of that later. I mean, I've hardly read this book myself. That's how exciting this is. The Ego by Wampler, wow. See, I've got the Doctor, which is a great delay by that company. Amazing Wampler pedals. His channel is really good as well. The YouTube channel of Wampler. He's got a good sense of humor and stuff like that. He's also got the JHS pedals guy is in this book as well, near the start. Ed O'Brien from Radiohead. That's really cool. He's got an interview in there. For me, it's never about the guitar. It's the guitar within the song. Frequency. So this is like EQ stuff. Mutron. Wah pedals. The auto wah. Morley. Which allows you to take your foot off at any point. Basically like centering any contact, whereas annoyingly with the Dunlop wires, you have to like click it off. You have to like click on and off with it. But I think the Morley, you can just kind of ride the wire pedal like that, and then you can take your foot off at any point in the sweep, so you don't have to worry about it clicking, and which is, you don't want that, because you want to take your foot off at the right filter for, the right sweep. So yeah, that's really good what Morley do. EQ, here it is. Yeah, the OGs. Really awesome book. Gonna wind on a little bit more now. So delays. Getting to the exciting section now. Delays and reverbs. There it is, the Space Echo. I've got that one. The Belle Epoque. Catlin Bread. Yeah. Strymon. El Capitan. They also did the Timeline as well, which is another great delay. Interesting machine there. TC Electronic Flashback. I've got the TC Electronic Hall of Fame for reverb. Strymon Dig. That's line 6 there in the corner. Ferme, that's a Swiss Army knife of a pedal. That's Chase Bliss Audio. Really awesome company. Eventide Rose. That's the first Eventide that I've seen in this book so far. Here we go, reverb. So yes, there it is, man. That's what I've got from 2007, I think that came out. The Cathedral by Electro Harmonics. Famous for its reverse setting, and the Grail Flab is a really interesting effect. Black Hole, Eventide. Tells you how it works. This is like spring reverb stuff. Yeah, some really cool insights with the theory of how they work. What's that, Abbey? So like an Abbey Road chamber reverb, is it? Like an IR, a hardware version of an IR, impulse response. impulse response. I'm not sure if it is actually. Sunset Sound Studio. That's a Hall of Fame too. Yep. Awesome. That's what I use for the shimmer all the time. There's no better pedal at doing the shimmer, especially when you hold the main button down for extra expression. It kind of sustains the decay. Seen that one before. Range of effects again. Gated reverb. Freeze pedals, super underrated. I've got that one. DF2 feedbacker. Brilliant. Glitch, there it is. Got that one. Catlin Bread Discman, which is a unpredictable glitch delay that basically a different result happens like every time if you leave it on. Every note you play, depending on where these are set. So you can actually use it like in normal mode if you have the settings on like a subtle kind of setting, then it would just act as a normal delay. But once you start turning up, I think it's the cuts and the latches. If you start messing with those two, then you can make it so it gets more unpredictable. So with every pick of the guitar string, it could be infinite delay, or it could be like this weird kind of stutter, like a battery running out, or it could be like it could come out like a normal delay, or it could be extreme. So to use this in a song setting is very risky because it can just go out of time and just sort of carry on without you wanting it to. But so it's a bit like synthesis in the way that it's, you never know what result is gonna come up with. But yeah, like in a song situation, in if you got like a pop accessible structure, then it's not really it can be a risk basically using that pedal in that unpredictable manner. But yeah, it's another awesome invention. Like I also really like the bicycle delay, which I don't have, but I know that Adam Franklin got from Swervedriver uses this and the bicycle delay. In fact, I think Adam and Jimmy, they both have like two of these. But yeah, the bicycle delay, you can hear it in the song Future Ruins from 2019's the actual song from the self-titled album called Future Ruins. You can hear the bicycle delay being used, which is basically, it's like a delay that it rises and lowers in pitch in a gradual manner, so it kind of replicates like a bicycle wheel sort of going round kind of thing. So that kind of rotation of pitch, that's what it's all about. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up this video very soon. And yeah, so you got like, obviously modulation section here, you got flanger, look. The BF2 or BF3 in this case there, look, the Orbits by Strymon. Ring modulation. I think the Goncalator is here. Yep, got that. That's the Johnny Greenwood My Iron Lung pedal that he uses for the main riff in My Iron Lung. He also uses it in like OK Computer quite a lot. Like I think Subterranean Homesick Alien features a lot of that, I think. And well, what other instant is like? What's that B-side called again? Is it like Lull, or it's one of the B-sides that goes. It's like instrumental B-side that has a lot of that. It's not Lull, but it's like Mellotron or something. Trying to think of the names. But anyway, yeah, Johnny Greenwood's pedal, that is pretty incredible. Incubus use it a lot as well, apparently. Phaser, my absolute favorite. This is my favorite, I think. Well, with reverb and delay, these are my favorite effects. Yeah, PH3, there it is. You get 12 stages. You get step, rise and fall, 12 stages there. It's amazing. Like, and you can put an expression pedal into it as well, which controls the rate. You can't really assign what it expresses, but it just automatically does the rate, so you can have it going from that like glidey swoop to like, you know, to like the laser sound, like lasers firing, like, so it's quite amazing. You can do that with the EV5 Roland expression pedal. Rotary, rotating speaker emulations. Leslie. Yeah, it's such a Univibe, yeah. It's such a great book. But I'm going to wrap it up now, I think. Got pitch here, pitch shifting. I guess the Digitech Whammy must be in this then. Pog 2. Octave pedal. The harmonizer and stuff like that, that should be here. Pitchfork, I think that's the one that Kenneth's got. The Berlin Shoegazer. There it is, Digitech Whammy. The world famous Digitech Whammy. Yeah. That's it. PS5 is the one I've got. Brilliant pedal. Brilliant pedal. Pretty much giving away my whole pedal board here, but who cares? Yeah, I mean, tremolo's in here as well, but yeah, I'm going to stop here, guys. Like I said, if you want to buy this book, then suggest you go to bjux.com and look for the name Kim Bjorn, and there's a big selection of books. It's got a little bit of history at the end. Look through the decades, 90s, 80s, 70s. Look, you got the first pre-pedal era, first pedal. Rickenbacker's 1930s, vibrola Spanish guitar includes a built-in motorized contraption that moves the bridge to create a vibrato effect. So that's like the first kind of notable effect that they detect. And then it just goes on and on from there. That's the meatball pedal. Strymon. Really cool. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, guys.